Me, it's Johnyboy. You're getting to know who I am now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but come and have a look. Okay, let me explain. We are building some raised beds, okay, for vegetable boxes, and we are using these 4.8 8 inches by 3 inch timbers, okay. And as you can see, we've burnt these off. I've rubbed them down. We're using a method called Shou Sugi Ban. And if you come and have a look at this now, what I'm actually doing, I'm actually using boiled linseed oil. Okay, let's get the rest of it out of here. Make sure we use as much as we can. And when you're using this linseed oil, if you look, this is one that we've actually burnt and we've actually brushed off, got rid of all the burnt embers off there. And this is one where we've oiled. So if you look at this now, what I tend to do is I put some on a sponge. You can see how black it is, that's where it's picking up the dust. But what will happen is that when you put the linseed oil on the wood, it makes the grain pop a little bit more than what it is if it's just burnt. And the other thing, of course, is with the oil, it's going to keep the timber nice and supple. So have a look at this now. What you've got to try and do when you're putting on this linseed oil is not to put it on too thick. Spread it out and work it in. Now, if you look at that now, it's a lot darker, a lot richer in colour, and it'd give more of an effect and stand out than if you just burnt it and brushed it off. And remember, this process can be done when it's in situ. Just a little bit of oil on your sponge, and then just start working it in. And literally, it takes 5 minutes to do. I've made mistakes before by putting it on too heavy and using a brush. Without doubt, for me, it may be different for you guys, but I use this sponge. Follow me in my next videos about Shou Sugi Ban.